far as I know, you're going to spend all of your time inside your vehicle. I don't know of anyone who drives their vehicle and is not inside of it. Now, maybe you have passengers, maybe you don't. Interiors, let's just call them dust magnets. Interiors are very much dust magnets. Why is that? It's plastic. It's all plastic, which isn't a bad thing. You can have some stunning interiors with just plastic. So, since it is just plastic, and the sun and friction make it static charged. Anybody who's ever handled like a plastic tote or a plastic container and maybe it's rubbed on something, you can feel the static. I mean, I can arm hair, I can kind of feel it on my arm hair if I rub and then put it up against, stands up, rub your head on a balloon. It's kind of that same idea. So, although we're not necessarily dealing with interiors do get scuffed up, but that's not really the main issue of an interior. That's, anything you bump will get scuffed. The main issue, the problem in an interior is all the dust it's collecting. You can keep your windows up, you can change your filters, windows down, whatever. The dust is going to come in, it's going to get sucked in, it's going to get stuck. Where's it going to go first? It's going to go to all the crevices and it's going to lay on the surfaces. Not a lot of surfaces for the dust to actually lay on, but it's going to get up into those crevices. The coating is going to coat about 95% of the interior. Every single touch point, steering wheel, shift knobs, vents, door panels, handles, switches, and it's going to discharge the static. It's going to leave like a velvet feel. Although it's not greasy, it doesn't increase the shine. It does have matting agents in it. Your problem is a dirty interior. It gets dirtier and dirtier and dirtier. You can come in here and spend an hour wiping down and vacuuming. It's really not going to do, unless you're actually detailing it, you're not going to do anything to your interior. If you want to stop the buildup of dirt, get your interior ceramic coated, just like I'm going to do to this interior, and it's going to prevent all the dirt buildup. Dust is still going to get in here, but it's not going to cling and hold fast to all of the static charged plastic. It's going to be discharged. It's well worth $6.99, and it's also backed by a 5-year guarantee. So if you have wear, tear that shouldn't have happened, we're going to repair it at no cost to you. Up to, I think it's $5,000. Opti-Guard interior ceramic coating. It is documented, goes to Carfax. It's the warranty is registered with the manufacturer of the coating, and then the coating is applied to all plastic, leather, and fabric. What you can expect with an interior coating is easy maintenance. In other words, you really don't have to dedicate any time to cleaning your interior. It's protected, it's preserved. The dirt is still going to get in there, the dirt and the dust, but it's going to build up slower, which means although your carpet, sure, is could, depending on what you bring in, could have crumbs all over the place. Quickly back that out if it bothers you. Everything else, you can kind of just leave it alone. Bring it in here every few months, every 6 months, once a year. It makes the interior touch-free for you. I hear all the time people going out. I went outside. I took everything out of my car. I cleaned the crevices. I put conditioner, protectant on every square inch. Took me 3-4 hours. And then it's only going to last a few months. You're going to have to do it again. Certainly don't wait years if that is your only method of cleaning your interior. With an interior coating, you can get rid of all that waste of time stuff. You want to quickly clean your interior, take a damp microfiber, take some O&R Optimum No Rinse, spray it on your towel, make the towel really wet, squeeze it out if there's any excess, and just kind of lightly dust the surfaces, the steering wheel, the switches, across the dash, down the door panels, maybe even across your seat. If you're spending any more than 2 or 3 minutes doing that, you're taking too much time. That's about all it should take. You can do a lot in 2 or 3 minutes, even if it's just 30 seconds per section or maybe a minute per section. Any longer than that, you're really just re-wiping the same area. You're not really doing anything. And you're not really getting the crevices there, but that's all you're going to need to focus on. Just kind of quickly, just like you're wiping off your counter after a meal. You kind of lift stuff up, move it around, dust, wipe. If you're wiping your counter for 6 straight minutes, you're probably just going back over the same thing. Again, you're not doing anything different than you've already done. Same thing with the interior. Just quickly wipe over and just be done with it. And that's it. And then bring it to me when it needs that deeper cleaning, which won't be that often. As I wrap up this interior ceramic coating, Opti-Guard's 5-year warranty, it covers premature wear and tear from use. If it wears out, something gets damaged from a wear perspective, we will repair up to $5,000. So as I wrap this up, cleaning an interior is not good enough. Now, the exterior may take, let's say, more time just because it's large, up, down, wheels, door jambs, all that sort of thing. The interior is always more difficult. So, just in terms of me detailing the exterior compared to the interior is more difficult, but I will spend a little bit less time than the exterior, most likely. But the level of skill that's needed to properly clean an interior is pretty high. Now, unless you do this for a living, and even then, some cases, it becomes, I'll occasionally come across those interiors that I really get bogged down on, and it just takes way more time than anticipated. Again, interior cleaning at home should only be done quickly and easily. If you're having to work in detail, it's because interiors are they're just not easy to clean at home. The interior coating kind of changes the game on that. It provides a surface where the dirt is just not piling up and cramming itself into all the crevices. It creates a much more velvety, slicker surface that allows the dirt and stains to not embed themselves into the material. It preserves it, and it's going to make your vehicle much more pleasurable to drive, and it's going to look better over the course of ownership.